everybody, it's neighborhood friendly Cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here tonight for round number 10 of Sidewinder Racing League Spittin Venom Podcast late models. 75 laps from Irwindale this season, or not season, the regular season finale. After 75 laps here tonight, top 10 in points will begin their trek to fight for the final four spot to round out the season at... Where the crap are they finishing the season at? Hickory! So the journey to Hickory officially begins here. I'll go and get the point standings up here. So right now, Irwindale is your points leader. Cliff Mullins in second. Cody Brown, Lucas Longmire, and Zachary Martinson rounds out your top five. Then it's Nathan Lafayette, William Osterbranner, Daniel Llewellyn, Blake Giglio, and Lucas Hoytsmo, your top 10 in points. Outside drivers looking in include DG Swiss, Brent Kinney, Jake Lawrence, Bill Rivard, Matt Banky, and Adam Crozier. Just over a minute remaining here, a minute 30 remaining here in practice. Currently, fastest driver out on track is the 77 machine. That is Chase Pierce. Kyler Staley in the 31. 10th Mac in second spot, and Billy Gregg rounds out your top three. We're going to see a lot of that right there. These cars just getting in one another and seeing each other through the fence. Maybe trying to pull off their best Herbie impersonations. Looks like we got 15 drivers. Dalton running a paint scheme, a man after my own heart. Old Bush Series paint scheme. As practice officially coming to an end. Drivers get 3 qualifying laps, something that a couple of them tend to forget every week. Let's see who the first drivers out on track are going to be. Looks like it's going to be the 46. WhatsApp, first driver out on track. We also got 68 machine Jake Lawrence on track. 98, Billy Gregg. Kyler Staley in the 31. The 1 machine, Ian Montrose. Matt Banky in the 35. Old Clifford Mullins in the 37. And Jake Lawrence puts in the first lap. Good enough for pole for a brief moment. Immediately overthrown by the 31 of Kyler Staley. An 18.026. Lawrence, a 10th back. And as first laps are running through, looks like Staley holding on to that pole spot. It's 46 of WhatsApp has brought it onto pit road. Cliff Mullins in the 37 jumps to P2. Might be the best qualifying effort we've seen from him all season. Points leader Irwindale finishing up his qualifying run. Good enough to jump up to P7. Coop Reed in the 41 going to finish his qualifying run P5. .40 machine Tyler Stillwell has already completed his qualifying run. Looks like he scored P11. Dalton Hayes just now starting his run. Lucas Hoytsma in the 97 jumps to P2. It looks like a rebranded number 97. Or a new manufacturer in a Trans Am instead of a Grand Prix. Dalton jumps up P11, has 2 qualifying laps remaining. Stillwell just getting extra practice laps in. Dalton calls his qualifying run 2 laps in, P11. As it looks like that might do it for qualifying. Only 3 drivers that have not put in a qualifying time. Looks like his 77 of Chase Pierce, Daniel Wallen, and Michael Edwards. Looks like Dalton forgot about his extra qualifying lap. He has come back out on track. Just under 30 seconds remaining in qualifying. I don't see any new names that are coming out to do their qualifying run. So this is how you see them on the scoring pylon here. That's how they're going to line up. With that qualifying officially coming to its conclusion. So, starting on pole, going to be the number 31 of Kyler Staley. Second, going to be the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. Third, going to be the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Fourth, going to be the 98 of Billy Gregg.
75 laps.
Fifth is going to be the 41 of Coop Reed. Sixth, going to be the 46 of Wyatt Sapp.
Don't fuck it up.
Seventh, going to be the 70 of Harry Grindell. Eighth, going to be the 68 of Jake Lawrence. Ninth, going to be the 1 machine of Ian Montrose. 10th, going to be the 35 of Matt Bacon. 11th, going to be the 47 of Dalton Hayes. 12th, going to be the number 40 of Tyler Stillwell. 13th, going to be the number 77 of Chase Pierce. 14th, going to be number 14 of Michael Edwards, but actually looks like it's the 23 of Daniel Wallen. And it looks like Edwards would actually round out the field. That concludes start and lineup. Drivers getting ready to start their roll. Don't see pole sitter of Staley in Discord, so no pole sitter interview. Everyone start placing your bets. How far we make it in without a caution, and how many cautions do we get? Something I just noticed, hood pins on the back of the hood and the front. I was about to ask a question, does the hood open from the rear? That'd be kind of interesting. By the way, pace car's in. Barney the Flagman has the green one in his hand, and as they come off turn number 4, it will wave. 75 laps underway from Irwindale. Staley with the early race lead off turn number 2 down the backstretch for the first time here tonight. 97 of Lucas Hoytsma diving to the inside. Driver's going way below the racetrack. And at the stripe, Staley able to hang on that outside. Driver's going to be shooting way down to the bottom. Try to make up whatever ground they can. And Staley holding on to that race lead side by side for a second on back. 4 wide for third spot for a brief moment there. Back to 2 wide. Ooh, someone back up the corner just a little bit there. Contact, I think, almost made between, I think that was the 41 of Coop Reed and the 46 of Wyatt Sapp. They're back to 3 wide. Grindell on the apron, trying to go 3 wide with Cliff Mullins and Sapp. And right now it is Staley and Billy Gregg out front. And it is 3 wide. Zoom it back out here, Grindell. I'm going to call that the Lucas Hoytsma line from Phoenix last week. Trying to save tire and make up ground on the apron. I think they're starting to get it somewhat kind of settled out. As someone just hit the fence a little bit. 40 Tyler Stillwell. Run the outside, trying to get a run on the 70 of Harry Grindell. And Grindell trying to get around the 37 of Cliff Mullins for a moment. See Jake Lawrence, he's to the inside of Coop Reed on the 41. So a couple guys running the outside. They only get this single set of tires. So I'm going to curious to see how much that'll wear the tires. Lawrence trying to hug that inside. Comes up, makes contact with the 46. They keep it going in the proper direction. Grindell charging back to the inside of Mullins, going all the way to the apron. Going to throw it 3 wide briefly. The 46 and 68. And that's going to allow the 40 of Tyler Stillwell to get alongside Grindell's outside. Matt Banky in the 35, trying to get in on this as well. Not able to do so. Gonna throw it in deep. It's looking like the inside, not really able to make up a whole lot of ground. Better throttle. Grindell 2 wide with the 40 into 3, clears Stillwell. And off of corner number 4, Tyler trying to potentially go for a crossover into 1. Now I'll make it happen, and a 35 in the outside wall. Go check in on the leaders. Terry, well, someone blew up the 47. Dalton Hayes is blown up. What in the world happened to Dalton? Heard a pow and I just see smoke. Did he get in the wall? Sound like he blew up. iRacing mentioned like 2 seasons ago they removed a legacy piece of code stating they removed a 1 in 1 million chance of your engine randomly detonating. And my game just crashed. Damn it, Helen Keller! Someone give me a thing of holy water. Oh, Christ alive. Alright. I don't even understand what triggers this. Alright, iRacing, let me rejoin, please and thank you. Pretty much, Bandio, pretty much. The 1 in 1 million chance for an engine to randomly detonate, and evidently the 1 in 40 chance for my game to randomly crash for no reason whatsoever. And it's not even letting me rejoin. Just the join button's just completely grayed out. Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me, dude. There it goes. No, I don't even get an error. That's the crazy thing. It's just like the game just exits out. Oh. I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. The only thing I'm clicking is my cameras. And it's like as soon as I swap to one of the drivers, just the game. I don't understand what causes that. And it is really starting to annoy me. But other news, we're back. And it reset my audio stuff, so that's cool. Alright, well, we're still green flag racing, so there is that. It's not all bad. It's not great. I have to get my ticker back up and going now. So, very quick update as I try and get this crap halfway fixed. Cameras. Get my cameras back, please. Thank you. Yep, got my cameras back. 31 is still your leader. As I try and get the ticker refreshed. Ow. Go slow. Someone get the Jeopardy fix on. Come on, ATVO. Start back working for me, please, and thank you. Well. The ticker isn't showing up now. Okay. Now we might be starting to get somewhere. almost got it back. Huzzah! Almost huzzah. Now, huzzah, we are officially back. Good God. Alright, we had Trenton's weekly computer crash. But, we're still green flag racing, so that's pretty cool. Looks like we got a battle for second spot, potentially, between the 98 of Billy Gregg and the 97 of Hoytsma. That looks like it actually hasn't changed too much. Leader still around the outside. Lucas trying to run the bottom. So at the very least, we haven't missed much. So if there was ever a good time for my game to crash, this was probably the time. And right on cue, caution is out. .35 in the 40. 35 in the wall, and just unfortunately, I think Stillwell thought he was going to hook it all the way low, so made his bed, went high, and the 35 was able to get it almost hooked back, and unfortunately right into the 40. And they proceeded to like glitch them into one another for a second there, so that's weird.
Yeah, on the leader once the pace car goes off.
First caution of the night comes on lap 36. Or 35, I mean. Almost went half the race without a yellow. That's pretty impressive for the late models.
They sound so good.
As lights are out on the pace car, going to go back racing with 36 laps to go. Pace car is in your front row. Staley and Gregg. Staley the control car. Probably going to count in his teammate in the 98 there if I had to guess. And green flag back in the air. Great restart for Kyler Staley. Billy Gregg going to try and get clear of the 97 into one. Not able to. But he does have that preferred outside lane. And into turn 3. They're going to go 3 wide for 4th spot. That's I believe the 77 of Chase Pierce. Trying to make it happen on the bottom. Not quite able to do so. Falls back in line behind the 70. Behind him has Daniel Wallen. And Hoytsman, the 97, has lost a spot to the 41 of Coop Reed. This inside's looking like it's just a death trap. No ground to be made hardly up here as the 77th Pierce throws it back to the inside. And not able to make anything happen. See Hoytsma trying to make something happen on the inside. He's being mighty persistent. I think it is just don't think there's going to be too much passing happening down there. Montrose trying to put a move on the 40, Tyler Stillwell, and Matt Banky's right behind him. As they're going 3 wide. At least they were for a split second. Oh, 77. Thought was in trouble. Oh, Pierce gets into the 37 of Mullins.
Yes, sir.
Hell of a save.
You're good.
So Chase able to get around the 37 of Mullins.
Yeah, sorry, man.
4, 6, or get around this. Oh, you got a lag. 37 blinked out. 77 gets around Grindell for 6th. Now going to try and put a move on the 37. See Hoytsma trying to make that inside work. Just not having any luck. Pierce looking to try and make that inside work. Throws it as low as he can. Almost into the grass. Gonna try and slide up. Not able to. .23, Daniel Llewellyn trying to mount a charge on Wyatt Sapp in the 46. As Hoytsma tried something on the 41, I see the 77 back to the inside of Mullins. Down to almost clipping the dirt. Has not enough room. I thought he was going to commit to it for a second. Oh, contact just about made there again. And Chase has a better run into 3. He's clear off of 4. Gets to the outside wall. Mullins immediately shoots back down to the inside to go for a crossover. But now Pierce has the advantage on the outside. Goes down to block the 37. So Chase Pierce moves up to 5th. And Hoytsma in the 97 trying to get that 3rd spot back. What if he takes a page out of the 77's book there, goes all the way to the grass to try and make a slider. Hoytsma not throwing it in as deep. 19 laps remaining. Staley's pulled about a half-second gap over the 98 of Billy Gregg and Coop Reed. And Hoytsma trying to make something happen on the bottom. And Coop peeked to the inside of the 98 for a moment. And the 77 of Pierce. He's looking to the inside of Hoytsma. 3 wide. Contact! He's going to turn the 97! Caution is out! Stuck on the inside fence. Just a mirror of the incident between the 97 and the 14 last week at Phoenix. The 77 goes as low as he can and just comes up right into the 97. Unfortunately, beaches the car on top of the inside retaining wall. So that will more likely be the end of the 77's night, and potentially the 97's as well. I'm not sure what position he scored in. 8th place. Pace light's still on, so I imagine we're probably 2 to green. Kyler Stelling at 31 has, I believe, led every lap tonight. Has put on an absolute clinic. At number 31, running the outside. Looks like he's going to choose the inside, choosing to count down his teammate in the 98 again. Pace car is in. Going to be 12 laps to go when we take the green. Green flag back in the air. Great restart for the 31. 41 side by side with the 98 for second spot. And off of 2. Still 2 wide for second. And here comes Hoytsma. 3 wide, almost 4 wide on the inside, trying to make up that ground that he just lost. 41, Coop Reed trying to clear Cliff Mullins for that third spot. Mullins fighting tough on the outside. Coop clears into 3. And Mullins looking to the inside here. Contact car on the wall. I think that's Grindell that got into the outside wall. Mullins throwing it on the inside. So does Cliff go all the way to the grass into 3? The answer is no. Electing to still run up high. And Hoytsman, the 97, just behind the 70. It's like he's kind of running just behind Harry as well. And Staley running away with a half-second gap. Billy Gregg in the 98 machine trying to hold on to this second spot. He's been here the entire night thus far. Has Coop Reed still breathing down his bumper. As 37 almost into the outside wall. Hoytsma throws it on the bottom. As that goes on, see the one at Ian Montrose, 2 wide with the 23 and the 46 as well. That's a battle for 7th and 8th. As Lucas trying to clear Harry and pull alongside the 37. Battle for 4th and 5th. 4 laps to go. As Hoytsma probably gonna get the pass complete coming off before, and he does indeed pass the semi of Irwindale. And Montrose got around the 23 and 46. Battle still going on for second spot. Coop trying to get a run on the 98 with 2 laps to go. As Hoytsma trying to get back around the 37 to get back to where he was for the caution, 4th spot. Throws it down to the inside, going for the slider. And off of 4, he's got the spot. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go at Irwindale. Mullins throwing it all the way to the apron, going for a slider on Hoytsma. Not able to make it happen. And coming off turn number 4, Kyler Staley. Dominating performance here at Irwindale. 2nd goes to Billy Gregg. 3rd goes to Coop Reed. And 4th goes to Lucas Hoytsma. Round out the top 5 to 37 to Cliff Mullins.
All right, top 3 to the waiting room. Good race. You too, buddy.
All right. Got 3rd place just joined weight room, so we're going to pull him in. Coop, it's the cheesecake in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Oh, man, you started 5th and pretty much battled that 98. Or stay within a striking distance of him for the entirety of the race. What else would you have to do to get around him and go challenge the 31?
To be honest with you, I don't know what else I could have done differently. I know saving tires definitely would have been able to help me a little bit more. Definitely pushed it too soon. But I did have a good piece under me. The setup felt real good. Definitely was trying to fight, change some lines, mess with brake bias throughout the race, and pretty much just try and battle with Billy, and probably had a shot at Kyler if I played it a little bit smarter.
Well, but either way, you brought home that number 41 in a P3, so congrats on the podium. You got any sponsor shout-outs on it?
Well, first off, thank you. Thank y'all for putting this on. I know this car in particular don't have any sponsors on it, but Paperclips Racing, Caleb Clinard Racing, Kempa Motorsports, Park Buddies with Gracie Gibbs, Fierce Performance, I'm trying to think of what other ones I got. Dustin Durham Speed Shop, and I think that's all.
Well, all right, buddy. Well, either way, congrats once again on the podium.
Thank you, good sir.
Cooper Reed, P3 here tonight. Going to pull in number 98 machine, Billy Gregg. Billy, it's Cheesecake. You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Well, you started 4th, got up to 2nd pretty quickly, and never really left. It was you and your teammate in the 31 there holding on 1-2 the entire night. Was there anything else you could have done differently to get to him, or is it pretty much set in stone there from the green flag?
Well, I mean, you know, he needed to win to get in the chase. I definitely wasn't going to rough him up or do nothing dirty. I think the way it ended up, we both got in the chase. And, man, Cooper Reed, he was real nice to me several times. You know, we just all kind of worked together, and hopefully one of us will pull off this championship.
Well, the road to the championship officially starts not next Sunday. We're off next Sunday. The 2 Sundays. 2 Sundays from now, the official road to the Final Four begins, and I'm sure we'll see one of y'all fighting for it at... What the hell are we in it? I already forgot. I looked at it like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think the championship race is at Martinsville.
Hickory.
Oh.
Martinsville's the cutoff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Honestly, I think I like that better. Championship race at Martinsville. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
But either way, man, you got a P2 to finish your night here. You got any sponsor shout-outs to that number 98?
Man, I got to thank Privacy Fence Solutions. Those guys have been good to us. They've been helping us right much. We got Velocita, Brad Smith. He's been real good to us. Greg's Old Lexington, of course. Motorsports on Main. Can't do it without those guys, man. They really help us a lot. You know, we try to shout out for them every time we get a chance.
Oh man, well, congrats on that shout out, and congrats once again on that P2. We'll see you after the break.
Thank you.
Billy Gregg, P2 here tonight. We're going to pull in tonight's winner, the number 31 machine of Kyler Staley. If I can get the thing to do the thing with the thing and also the thing. All of the things! There we go. Kyler's the cheesecake. You got me?
Yeah.
Well, man, if that's not the definition of a dominating performance, I don't know what is. I'm pretty sure you led pretty much every lap of it tonight. Had the 98 and 41 behind you. Closest the gap I saw was pretty much on the restarts. After that, it was pulling off to half a second at the very least. Talk me through it.
Yeah, I hate this racetrack. I ain't never been good here. When I do run this racetrack, we run the inner because it's closer to, what we race in real life. And what we run in my league, what my league's based around. But yeah, Billy, my teammate, and then Cooper, he's somewhat teammate. All us little Bowman Gray guys, we all try to work together through this. I took last week off. I got wrecked the week before it. 5 flags, and running 4th, 3rd or something. Got wrecked, so I took the week off last week. Come over here and just done what I could.
Well, all that you could is all that was needed and then some with that dominating performance. With that, I think it locks you into the chase. I have to double check with Cliff. I don't do points for this. But either way, man, congrats on that dominating win. Any sponsor shout-outs on the car?
Yeah, Coger Plumbing, Velocita, Sykes Metal Roofing, Motorsports on Main, Privacy Fence Solutions, and I think that's it.
Well, all right,
yeah,
man.
That's it.
Well, congrats once again on that race win.
Thank you.
Kyler Staley, you're a winner here tonight. And with that, I'll go and get the sponsor poster up here. Big thanks to 712 Brakes, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Spittin Venom Podcast, Arc Music, Golden Eagle, Frisbee Racing, Old Random Randy Lee. Check him out on Twitch. Sneak Tombstone Game Farm, Tree and Technologies, DGSRacing.com. And we got that blue ribbon. It is October. It is Dysautonomia Awareness Month. Big thanks to the broadcasters, Lucas over at CTCRN and the Pro Sim Network, and DG over at the DG Broadcast Network. And here I am over here at the Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. And on that note, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a little bit for the Spittin Venom Street Stocks. Later, nerds.